All right, those are just my tater tots right into our little aluminum tins. I did par cook my tater tots. Now that we have our tater tots in there, I'm just gonna go in with my ground beef for this easy and delicious little prepared lunch or dinner. I'm using just a lean ground beef. I just seasoned it very lightly with some salt and pepper. You could totally play around with different meats here as well, but I just kind of cooked it, and we are now placing that over our par cooked tater tots. I did a tater tot. You could totally do a French fry here. They have the rounds or the crowns, I think they call them. But any kind of style potato, if you even wanted to do like a russet potato or like the little fingerlings. I'm just going in with maybe about a 1/4 cup to a 1/2 cup of that ground beef right on top of our delicious golden brown tater tots. All right, and then we are coming in with the one, the only, the Grill Mates hamburger seasoning. It's one of my favorite seasonings to use for this recipe. Like I said, I just did some light seasoning with salt and pepper for our ground beef. This is the real star of the show. I absolutely love using this. If you have not tried it, definitely need to give this a try with this recipe. So we're just going in. Ooh, and covering those tater tots and our ground beef with that Grill Master hamburger seasoning. I'm coming right on in with our hamburger dill chips from Velasco. Ooh, and I'm just gonna go in and grab those pickles, and we are going right on over our ground beef. I absolutely love pickles. Fun fact, I am not a big fan of cucumbers. I know a few people that really enjoy pickles and don't like cucumbers. So you have to let me know in the comments if you enjoy one or the other or both. But I'm just going in. I'm gonna start with about 4 pickles per tin because that's what I like to do. And I do add a little bit of that juice, a little extra vinegar, never hurt anybody. And then I'm gonna take my red onion. You could obviously do a white onion here, a chive, a shallot, whatever kind of onion you prefer. But I love a good red onion with my burger-inspired lunch. I'm gonna go in right on top. Ooh, those onions are strong. But I love a good onion with my burger. It smells like In-N-Out in here, I'm not gonna lie. Perfect. And then we are gonna be coming in with the iconic American single slice cheese. So you can do any kind of cheese here, but I think American cheese is so iconic for just our little hamburgers. So I'm gonna go in, start with maybe 1, maybe even do 2. I think we should do 2. And just cover that right on top of our ground beef, our tater tots, our onions, and our pickles, before moving on to our next step, as long as I can get these open. All right, we're going in with our last piece of American cheese right on top of all of our delicious burger combination ingredients. We're gonna go for about 15-20 minutes at 350. Okay, our delicious burger bowls are out of the oven. I mean, look at all that beautiful cheese. It smells just like In-N-Out. I don't know if everybody's had In-N-Out, but it smells just like In-N-Out, but we are not done yet. A burger is not complete without some lettuce. So we're gonna go in with a little bit of that lettuce right on top of our burger bowl. I love just a little shredded lettuce. You could do any kind of lettuce. You can do an arugula here. You can do an iceberg, any kind of lettuce your little heart desires. I love making these. They're super easy, simple little meal prep. You can put them together and eat them throughout the week. Super easy, super convenient, and super customizable. And then I also enjoy a little fresh tomato on my little bowls here. You could also just salt and pepper your little tomatoes here as well. Juggy is very excited. He also really loves burger bowls. But we're just gonna go in and top our little burger bowls with our fresh cut tomato. You could do a cherry tomato. You could omit the tomato. Totally up to you. Also, what's really customizable is the sauce. I'm just using a Thousand Island from Kraft, and we're just gonna go right on over our little delicious burger bowls. You could do a mayo, you could do a mustard, you could do a relish. Oh, this looks tasty. Super easy, super customizable. You could feed a crowd with this. And then to kind of mimic that bun, I just like topping my little burger bowls with some sesame seeds. I think even like an everything but the bagel seasoning would be pretty tasty here as well. We're just gonna go in. I mean, you can't tell me that doesn't look like a burger. We are ready to dig in. I have just my fork, and that's the beauty with these. Pick one up and you are ready to go. We could travel with this, bring it to work, bring it to school, and you have a delicious burger bowl. I mean, everything you want, the tater tots, the onions, the pickles. Enjoy.